Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to the Astroflower for your weekly reading of energy going from the 4th to the 11th of August. Messages from energy. It was all about a veil that was sort of like being parted here, so we can see reality for what it is in a very much simpler form. And when we can see it in a simpler form, it helps us to sort of see the things that we need to do in order to manifest what we want. And part of this is understanding. This also came out the message from energy. You can see it on our channel, the message from energy, and it will be linked. It's a video that will be linked around my head at the end. There's a lot of stuff that goes in to do with the earthquakes as well that went on this week as well. But the other thing that came out about it was this you or us, or you or I or us being the key to our universe, and opening up the doorway to life. And I think this is much more on an emotional and spiritual sort of sense for you this week, just looking at your Astroflower and the elements that are going through it. But we will be looking into getting a message for you and looking at your chakra sequencing as well, and having a look at the aura, a general aura as well, because this is a general reading of obviously. And also pulling a few cards at the end for you. Okay, so let's just get into the messages from energy for you. Let's just connect to that 0 point and see what's going on in the morphic field around. It's a lot of light. It's like the light is shining upon you. Let that light shine upon me. And it is opening up, it's helping you to see things clearly in your life for what they are. And in an incredibly joyous way, in a way of kind of going, oh, yes, this is good. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. So you've got that aspect that's going on there. Okay, let's just get a vision here from the energies that are going on. It's like within you, it's like you're like like a chest of drawers or a cupboard that's got lots of doors on it, and you're opening and you're discovering a lot of things about yourself, your inner being, in life at the moment. Really, really nice. I think the energy is trying to help you to be not just curious, because it's coming from within you, and this is about finding the key, and it's got like doors with keys on it, and you've got the key here to just kind of change an aspect of how you engage in life and kind of go, oh wow, look at what's inside me, look what can come out of me, oh wow, I knew it and I didn't realize it. Wow, that's fantastic. It's really nice. Sort of the energy is encouraging you to do that. Okay, let's see what's going on the financial sort of side of things and see what's going on. Just finding that neutral point again. It's asked, I wouldn't encourage this, but it seems to be like that this is what should be for you. Um, you're almost being blasé about it, if you know what I mean. And that's not normally a good thing, certainly within the business world. But I get what it's trying to say here. It's sort of saying here, you've got to act naturally that this is normal. This success is normal. I should be getting this job. I should be getting this promotion. My business should be developing like this. And it's just like you're walking around kind of going, yeah, it's normal. It's okay. This is how it should be. It's really, there's a huge amount of very light confidence within you about your future, financial future, or your projects, or your business, or your job, or whatever it is you're trying to do within the material world. Even could be building a house, buying a car, or whatever it is. It's just, yeah, this is the way it should be. It's beautifully, beautiful energies coming out on the financial side. Let's see what's going on the relationship side. And this is on the emotional side of life. There's a real focal point. There's a focal point that is allowing your heart to sing. So this could be a person, this could be a way of life as well, which allows you to be emotionally open and also communicate that, but also to hear that as well from the world around you. And it's like there's like a beam of light within. So it's like you're in a crowd, and across that crowd of people, you see one person, you kind of go, do you know what? I think that person's for me. And you know it. They're shining like the right light, the right vibration, the right emotion. Obviously, it's a relationship, and we all know that there is also work in a relationship, but this is not what this is about. This is about sort of like recognizing primary connections with one person or a situation, emotional engagement with life. And it's a real focal point. It's really, really tight on the, and there's a lot of blurred noise around it, but you can only see that one person or that one thing. And it brings a lot of joy and emotional, not just satisfaction, it's fulfillment. It's a real soul fulfilling moment for you in the emotional front. It's giving clarity to a situation, incredible clarity to a situation. Okay, let's just see what's going on the spiritual sense. Recognizing our space, recognizing our place within the universe. This seems to be really important here. We are all just small cogs in a much bigger machine. It's not a machine, but we're one tree in this forest, and without all the other trees, we're only a tree on our own, and it's not a forest. And it's recognizing that joyous space of just being you, being a tree within the forest, and enjoying being connected to everything that is around us. And it's a real revelation for you, a real sort of like, what? Wow. There is so much power in something so simple. And it's a real revelation to you of how to go about things and how you can engage in life. Very beautiful energy, a very beautiful understanding that's coming through in your life at the moment. And it could engage you in doing spiritual practices that you've never done before, that you're realizing how powerful it is, like meditation or things like that, where you realize that actually I should never have stopped doing this. I should always have this part of my life. And it's opening up a huge amount for you. Absolutely beautiful. Right, let's get on to the chakra sequencing and seeing how your chakras play out in this world. Okay, connecting to that central point again, that 0 point. If you want to know about 0 point energy, we've got a video on that. It will be around my head at the end of this video. So we've got that central point there, and then we go into the crown and the root. And like everybody, and this is a moment of transition, and I think the universe is really playing the energy into our world, into our solar system, so we can go through this transition. And so it's gone to the crown and the root. The root seems to be incredibly high, so it's not grounded. This is that blasé effect. You're walking on clouds. You're walking on sunshine. Yeah, it's like that, and it's allowing, because you're not worrying so much about where your feet are landing. In a way, it's as if like it's allowing you to open up your consciousness a lot more and sort of connect with the consciousness that is around you. Absolutely fantastic, really beautiful. And that's all to do with the raison d'etre, and that's to do with that realization for you in the world, in the spiritual sort of sense. Really beautiful. It moves now on to solar plexus. None of this means anything without actually doing it. And I think you know that, and I think you do a lot. And because you do a lot, you're now starting to do things without having to worry about doing it. And this is that blasé effect. And this could also be within, your relationship side of actually just going after what that vision that you see of that other person. And that's giving you a lot of confidence. It gives you a lot of courage as well, and determination to do what you want to do. And that solar plexus is playing out in a very solid, consistent way for you. Where's it moving on to now? So it moves on to the throat and the heart chakra, I get more than anything else. These two seem to be playing together with one another. It's allowing you to express your inner heart here. And when you feel it within you, when you feel that sensation coming to the surface, say it. And say how you feel at that moment, saying, just turning around, sort of saying, I love working with you. It's great fun. It's going to make everything a lot easier for you. And it's going to also cultivate and open doors of opportunity for you. It can also, on the relationship side, it just breaks down barriers that stops love existing between two people by just saying how you feel straight away. And it could be as simple as enough as sort of like, rubbing the shoulder of that person, or just, sort of, and it could be just a friend and enjoying that moment. And, it's all about the expression of the heart here. And I think once you start expressing it, I also think you're going to actually hear it as well coming back to you in a really good way. It seems to be these two chakras here really seem to be like it's not the powerhouse, but it's the benefits of being a certain way that you're recognizing in that energy. So if it just wells up within you, just allow it to happen. Okay? And then it goes back to the crown and the root. So it goes back to that raison d'etre of being, of how you should be. And it's an accumulating thing. The more you do, the better it gets. The better it gets, the more you can do. And it's a highly productive sort of energy for you this week here. Okay, let's just have a quick look at your aura. Okay, so we do get a lot of activity, a lot of light here. It's like the magnet that's attracting things that in the world around you. That's what the aura does. It filtrates the world around you before it gets into your chakra system. So then you're concentrating on the things that should, in theory, just be good for you. And there's a lot of concentration around that solar plexus heart throat chakra there. And it's like your aura's sort of kind of like demanding that there's a certain practicality to the joy and happiness that you can have, which allows you that freedom to express and communicate. And if it's not happening for you, take 5 minutes out in the daytime and just concentrate on that sort of area there, and sort of visualize your aura sort of like resonating that, because that's what it will attract. And this is where we come back to things, making things a lot more simpler in life in order to manifest a lot more things in life, which will be very, very good for you. Let's just put a few cards and see how that's going, and see what the cards come up with for you this week. Absolutely beautiful. Thanking you very much for showing the confidence to subscribe, like, and share. And it's also beautiful to see all your comments as well. I do thank you enormously for that. Let's just see what's going on for you. Tower. Yeah, I think this is the most beautiful tower that you could ever have. And this is the changing of realizations of how you've been doing things in the past and how you do things in the future. You're approaching life in a different way. And this tower moment is a very good thing for you. It's allowing you to see clearly. It's clearing out stuff that you never need anymore, and that could be opening up of those cupboard doors and realizing the great stuff that's within you. It is a transition, and we have been going through this transition for some time with the Five of Cups. But you're walking away from situations in the past because you're going towards that light. And that's where, on the emotional side, they're saying, there's a real focal point, and it's just behind you. And it's a lot more simpler than you think. And it's once you just relax and kind of go, oh, look, there it is. Wow. And that's that realization. And then you can go on that journey, go across that bridge, and really discover a whole new life for you. And this Tower moment is going to change everything of how you approach life. And it's going to allow you to plant seeds for your going future. So, and the excitement of planting seeds is also in the germination of the seed and seeing those first leaves that come to the surface. The fruit's not there yet, but the anticipation is there. And this is that whole sort of, I'm planting seeds as I go. I'm creating my future with every step that I take. That sort of attitude. So working on the longer term plan and nurturing, and look at that, you get the 9 of Pentacles. It's taking you to absolute abundance. And the 9 of Pentacles, you get one side, you get the 6 of Pentacles, and the other side, you get the 3 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is about sort of like putting yourself first. And I think this is what you're doing. And when you do, it's recognizing the quality within you, but also other people recognizing the quality within you as much as you can recognize the quality within them. And this allows you to make for partnerships, working with people, relationships that are reliable and solid for you going forward. And you become the Queen of Wands of your own destiny. And the Queen of Wands is enjoying that moment and allowing the magic to start and exist in your life. This is a very magical week for you, I think. A very dreamlike state magical sort of experience for you this week here, which builds a lot of faith back into life for you. Absolutely beautiful, Cancer. Really beautiful energies for you. So pleased. Thanking you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings, really do. Thanking you very much for the confidence to subscribe you give to this channel, to subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget about the Message from Energy and all the other energy videos we do. And we've also got the live on Sunday night. I'll see you all there. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.